Stock futures, meanwhile, are up this morning after some good news on the economy. The numbers out this morning show 751,000 Americans applied for unemployment benefits last week. Still a high number, but the lowest since March. And the U.S. economy grew at a record 33.1% annual rate last quarter. That's the biggest rise in history, but it comes after the biggest drop in history. ABC News business and economics correspondent Deirdre Bolton joins me now for more on this. Deirdre, it sounds like good news overall. When you unpack these numbers, what do they tell you about the state of the economy?
Well, Diane, you said it so well. This record gain for third quarter GDP follows an absolutely record tumble that we saw in the second quarter. Bottom line is that this third quarter number is backwards looking. So it's back to when we were all beginning to come out of lockdown, when we were all starting to spend a little bit more, and when we had a stimulus plan in place for average Americans. So the takeaway from most economists that I've been speaking with is that, okay, looking backwards, that number is strong. Can't deny that. But if you look at the data points that we're getting week to week and month to month since that has been published, that this larger number kind of masks what's going on right now, which is moderate growth. And just speaking with the experts, Diane, they say, listen, the sum total take is the U.S. economy, the U.S. economic activity is going to be smaller, if you like to put it in those terms, than it was pre-virus, pre-lockdowns for a long time to come, Diane.
And the markets seem to like these numbers. What does this mean for the average American?
Well, for the average American, you spoke about the initial weekly jobless claims, and you spoke about the fact that, we're 32 weeks in a row of these numbers really plateauing at a historically high. Yes, today's data point was better than expected. I don't want to take that out of context, but we've really just plateaued at this level where if you look since the lockdowns, nearly 40% of the U.S. working population has at one time or another, sometimes twice or three times, depending on that person's industry, had to apply for unemployment benefits. That's a pretty serious statement, 40%. And if you think right now, of course, 5 days till this election, it is quite clear we're not going to get a stimulus package in place, obviously, before then. And it's not quite clear when can be done or how soon one can be done even after that election. So I think for the average American person, that's really what counts the most. And then, of course, lest we forget, with this backdrop of COVID very much with us, this global pandemic, numerous possibilities, numerous outcomes, and right now it appears to be spreading again, Diane, and that just adds volatility to the markets. And of course, it just underpins uncertainty for U.S. economic growth. Diane?
Deirdre Bolton for us. Thanks for that, Deirdre.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.